Sweet child, do not resist. Now, child, you need not be afraid. Submit your body and release yourself from fear. Pray for these wicked sinners. My faithful disciples shall deliver to you your penance. Foolish lambs.
A document nearby sheds some light on the plaga and the storage facility here. This new species, their final species, was capable of being planted in any vertebrate with little to no way of detecting it. But Moneybags would still have control of them from that point on, at any distance. Even the rider was supposedly overjoyed to have lost her free will. So overjoyed she gave the parasite to every researcher involved without their knowledge. They didn't even get to choose whether or not they wanted to give up free will. Wait, the other researchers would have included the man in the cell we got Ashleigh from, as well as Lewis. And by extension, Hada. These were the parasites used in the final test of dominance. But these ones never made it to Sephora's team for dispersal. Otherwise, I'd have seen those in action instead of the basic Karen site. These ultimate ones were kept by the people in charge, secret from the other companies under Monopoly Man. No matter how much power you have, someone has more. And they know it, even if you don't. There was still the problem of Moneybags' true goal, and eliminating him, the parasites, and Hada's assassin, that last one being personal. In more ways than I felt I understood currently. For once, it seemed like those answers would come quickly, as avoiding some Amazon workers led me to a base I can only assume Hada's assassin was the owner of. A note on the Operation Javier he mentioned, something that if you don't know about before this game, you are genuinely missing out on something I sank so much time into. It was about a small elite team of soldiers sent to eradicate drug cartels in South America. But the case was deeper than that. And it was the US that got its men killed for the sake of a cover-up. That sounds exactly like what started all of this for me. I've been a scapegoat since before Sephora was even on my radar. Even before now, I've been used by both the American and South American governments during a power struggle. How was I this blind? I didn't even know my own government was trying to kill me, but Virgil knew. Wait, who's Virgil? The name of the major on here was redacted. Did I fill in the blank just now? I had to face him. And time was running out, before I was lost in memories that don't even feel like mine. Another document detailed the original kidnapping of Ashleigh, who, after all this time, was actually on spring break with 2 friends. But if this kidnapping was orchestrated by Moneybags, how did she end up with her father? And why was she kidnapped in the first place? I can only question the man himself, or Virgil. And I feel like the latter will come first. But am I ready to face him? The last time we met, I got my ass handed to me. And without Hada's sacrifice, I would have been dead too. But she trusted me to get the job done. And she saw more in me than I ever did, let alone my employers. So I will face him. And I'll get my answers. My revenge. And then, my partner. The man, Virgil, showed himself as expected, and he voices my own thoughts by calling out the ignorance that I had to the truth, but says that my mission was over, and that I was a failure. I see it now. It's his own failure that drove him, but I completed the missions I had. It was his influence that made me doubt myself. He had control over me the way the way an older brother would. Could Virgil be? Regardless, brothers in arms were now brothers armed against each other, and I had to break free of his self-doubt. No longer would I live in the shadow of power-hungry dictators when it was me who always held the power. Power that my brother honed in me, but would never admit outclasses his. That's why he gave in to the wishes of Moneybags, and I won't. He won't make me feel inferior so he can pretend to be on top anymore. I was stronger than him, but he never let me know that. Well, it was time to prove it.
It's past your bedtime. Too slow.
But as much as I wanted to finally show him my potential, I realized what I really wanted was a brother again. Could we have that? Please? I just remembered you existed, and that there was a whole life I lost because of the companies you now take the side of. Could we face them together? No. It wasn't meant to be. My only ally was Ivory now, and it was time to show it.
You better hustle! Who knows what's become of the girl? You remember the fight in the jungle? We barely made it out alive.
Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me.
Just like old times. I'll hunt you down. I see you. Not bad. I can do better.
I'd be dead if I kept listening to people like you. I don't know. Guess I'll ask you.
Let's end this, Dante.
Sure you don't need a breather?
Opening a new wound is the best way to forget an old one.
You're really doing this? It's not too late.
You're finished. Such a fool. I suppose this is how you wish to die. Shall we begin? You're just gonna stand there?
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
Don't get cocky. Let's end this, Dante.
I can't wait to see you ride!
Oh, shit.
Thank you for that. Now I shall give you death in return.
A grueling battle with guns, blades, and power came to a close, and it was I who remained standing.
Do what you have to do.
I held my brother's sword in my hands, and finally proved that his guidance is what made me as strong as I am. Strength that could overcome the terror of capitalism the way his could not.
I expect nothing less from my kin.
So much has been taken from me now.
That you did, Major.
From everyone. In the pursuit of what?
That you did.
Makeup, money, power. How can something so trivial like that make people cause this much destruction? I lost a brother as quickly as I got him back. Ashleigh lost her whole family. And Lewis and Hada lost their lives and each other. Countless unnamed people caught in the crossfire just so a small group of people can sit in fancy chairs and act like one little uprising wouldn't break down all they worked to achieve. It was down to me, Ashleigh, and the Monopoly Man himself, and I was not going to back down.